Can you hear her purring? Okay, quick late night vlog here, guys. I had an exchange with a gentleman in his probably mid 50s at Torchy's. It's a popular taco kind of Mexican fusion place. They have them in the South. I'm not sure where else. Anyways, this gentleman decides to sit next to me. He has an arm brace, an arm cast, and he's wearing the official logo, like jersey wear of the local college team. And let me move the mic. And he's very well shaven, nice glasses. I mean, this guy is of affluence. He has wealth and money. And he sits next to me at Torchy's, and we don't say anything for the few minutes. And I'm waiting who's going to make the move because I know he's just going to talk to me. He's having dinner alone. It's just him and I, two grown men. And sure enough, he turns to me and he says, "Hey, did you know? You want to know something? You want to know something, Una? You want to know that the SEC in Arkansas is advancing to the final stages?" "Oh, great. Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks for informing me. That's really enlightening. I appreciate it." I said, "No, I didn't know that." I said, "Well, you know what, mister? You want to know something? You want to know something since you shared with me?" "Oh, okay. Yeah, we just hit 420 parts per million of CO2 in the atmosphere." And I pull up Scripps Institute Forum, NOAA, and I say, "Do you know the last time it was 420 parts per million in the atmosphere?" "Yeah, well, global average temperatures were 35 degrees Fahrenheit hotter, and sea levels were 75 feet higher." And then what proceeds is basically the simple questions, everyone he's never heard this for the answer. And I asked him, "Have you seen Don't Look Up?" He's like, "Yeah, I've seen it." "Yeah, you think it's about a comet, really? You think it's about a comet?" And he gets quiet. Then his first go-to is, "Well, where does spirituality fit in all this?" I said, "Well, I don't know really a God that would let its beings that it created completely toxify the planet and take resources out of the ground at the expense of the planet and all living life forms on Earth. Sure, it's nice. You know what? I found Buddhism a few years ago, and it's not really concerned with the deity, nor am I not. It's just about living in harmony with animals and we're all creations of." Michael Dowd just published a really great thing about G, Earth emoji, D, God, like the earth is everything. It's everything. It built us all. Built Kitty, built me, built you. And he's quiet. He doesn't even know how to respond to any of this. And so I said, when you tell me about SEC finals, that's in the rearview mirror, man. None of that shit matters where we're going. And I, in fact, don't curse with him almost the whole time. I don't curse. I'm completely blown with him. I say, "I can't make this shit up. I can't make this up." And he's just quiet. And then he comes back and says, "Oh, well, what do you do in this light of this information?" And I give him, the old 1-2 punch from Guy. Live with expediency, live with integrity, love beings around you, sick or poor or, just love things around you. And live with urgency. If there's anything you need to do at your age, write a book, go jump, go skydiving, whatever you felt like doing. And then he gets quiet. I mean, it's just. And I said, "Are you a man of the faith? Are you religious?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, what I'm saying should knock you on your ass. It should completely knock you in your soul." He's quiet. Doesn't know how to respond. "Well, what small actions can we take?" I said, "We're so far past beyond that. What, recycle and turn? Okay, if I turn off the lights, I try to limit my drive time. I told him I studied this for 6 years, on and off in total, and I read peer-reviewed papers every week. We're way past beyond that. This whole world of lies, everything. We're eating Torchies, and there's little plastic cups with their ranch and green salsa in it. It's like all this. We need to completely reindustrialize entire civilization, but it doesn't even end there, because even if we could, this is proven in 5 peer-reviewed papers that it's a I think she wants the thing off. She's like, get it off. I hate this cone. I hate the cone. Is it gonna make rabbit legs? I'm telling you, they're like bred with rabbits, cats and rabbits. Back to it. He's just quiet and doesn't know how to respond. It's just, and I said, now you can't say you didn't know. And look those girls over there. There's these two 21-year-old looking girls on their phone at the end of the bar. And I showed them the map of America, the heat temperature anomalies, everything. Not everything. I'm showing them the main. Here's NOAA's global average temperature. Here's America's temperature change over the past 100 years. I don't need to say anything. And he's just quiet. And he's like, I'm like, you know what, the thing we should be doing is not lying to our children. Those girls over there, they won't even make it to my age. I won't even make it to your age. And he says, well, if science is such a big thing in our culture, why don't science... No, science isn't. People are delusional than ever. We're the most irrational point we've ever been in history. Our heads are completely in the sand. It's like whatever this guy came back at me, I was prepared. I was like, because I was thinking about this all night. We just hit, Sam Carano just posted, we hit 420 parts per million. And I didn't want to believe it. And then I looked at what's my CO2, and you guys can go do it. NOAA and Scripps are reporting there was a time in the past few days we hit 420, and that's just a start. I'm not even mentioning nitrous or methane, okay? Just the audacity of this man coming back. And then he came back to me at one point and he said, I appreciate your care. You know how sincere you are. Oh, what, are you a sociopath? Do you not care about other people and life forms on this planet? Sea levels were 75 feet higher during this time, okay? And temperatures were crazy hotter as well. And he's just quiet. I'm saying, and I ended it with, I think, he says, well, what do you think we should do? And I said, mister, and I got my jacket, I got up, I said, I think the decent thing to do would be stop lying to our children and we actually tell them the truth. Honestly. And I had to explain to him, I was born in the collapse. I've seen nothing but collapse. He was born in the great times. But he saw it. He knew it. He knew it since the 70s. And it's all a problem because of, and I told him because of Reagan and Thatcher era, we formulated our society in a way that makes corporations have individual rights and monetize everything, exploit the earth for resources. Profit, endless growth. It failed. It's failing. We have no future. And I got up and I told them that we should not lie to our kids. That would be the decent thing to do. Ugh, the audacity of people. It's like this goes back, and collapse, this goes past ages, I know. But you would think, respect your elders. You would think people that are 20, 30 years older than me would know this already. Okay, I'm always telling younger people, it's nice to get a little shock and awe from some older people. Just wanted to tell you a story. Kitty's moving around. Love you guys. I'm going to do a whole separate video on that 420 parts per million because it works, because it deserves it. And I got a computer desk I found outside. It's kind of like a high desk. I'm thinking about putting a thing. I don't know. Anyways, ignore what Sabine, Max Miller, all these YouTubers. We're at 420 parts per million, guys. And I told this to the guy. One last thing. I said, this is just reality. What I'm telling you is reality. It's science. It's pure science. We start CO2 in the atmosphere, it warms it up. Let me ask you something, sir. If I load a gun with a shell that has gunpowder in it and shelling, and I pull back the firing hammer and I release the firing pin, what happens? What do you think happens? We all know the answer. He was silent. That's where we're at. That's finding out we have 420 parts per million. Is basically a loaded gun to our head. Okay. You want to say bye to Kitty one more time? She purring? Can you hear it? She wants to kiss me. She's super affectionate. Super affectionate. She just wants to be near me. Her cat breath. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.